Obviously, a disappointing loss. I thought we battled, show the score during one stretch, but God, we had some guys play with heart. And let me just address what happened after the game too, because that needs to be said. I would never coach a team that would act that way after a win. That's classless. I would never do it. I never have, I never will. And I'll leave it at that.
Was there something specifically in that second half that you can point to as maybe the turning point in the game for them? Or?
I thought we settled for a couple threes during a stretch where we just kind of struggled to score. They're a good team. They're a really well-coached team. They got an NBA center. I mean, he's that good of a player. He's an NBA player. They made some tough shots. We didn't. I thought we had a couple chances to finish around the basket. We didn't. And clearly, I just think we settled for too many threes that, probably weren't in our best interest. When they were good shots, maybe when we're on a run, but when they're on a run, I'm not sure those were great shots.
You played a lot of the two big sets of Austin and Jalen. Is that something you did just for Penn State specifically, considering they're a bigger team, or is that something you're exploring for future games?
No, Jalen Winga deserves more minutes. He's playing well. He played great tonight. He deserves some more minutes.
And then just how would you evaluate Minor's performance tonight? And how do you think he's adjusted to the starting role that he's in?
Minor's been great. He knows this, and he'll tell you this. I had more confidence in Minor Strong than he did up until probably now. When he's aggressive and assertive and plays the right way, he's a heck of a good player. And he brings energy to the starting lineup because he communicates, he talks, he defends. And that's his role right now, and tonight he stepped up and made some plays.
The last three they hit, did it seem like it hit the backboard?
I thought it was a shot clock violation. And if it did, there needs to be accountability within the league. I don't have access to the video, but if it did, there needs to be accountability.
I just don't know if you got any explanation of what they saw.
I thought there was a shot clock violation, but I could have been wrong. I mean, I thought 2 of the 3 referees tonight were great.
Speaking of the officiating there was a time where it felt like, especially in that second half when they started to get going, that there were several calls that players disagreed with on your side, that the bench wasn't necessarily happy with. How do you shape that out of your team's mind and say, we got to get back in and stop the run rather than try to get a whistle?
We got really good officials in this league. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we just talked about the last couple of defensive possessions and how their defensive pressure really kind of got you at the end there.
Yeah, we were trying to just stop the run, to be honest, the whole second half, and we couldn't stop it.
And same question as coach, but I mean, just do you feel like then as a player perspective, there was a certain turning point in the game where you just felt the momentum shift towards the other side?
Shots stopped falling, and then we weren't getting stops. They started hitting threes, and I would just go back to what I said before. We couldn't stop the run. We just couldn't.
How do you think you've adjusted to this starting spot, and what made you so efficient from 3 tonight?
I've been working the whole season. I was hurt when I got the starting lineup, but I just kept working. I knew one time it would prevail. So.
Each game for you guys is a lesson learned. What's the biggest takeaway for you from this game?
I would say just putting 40 minutes together. We put 38 tonight. They led for 2 minutes of the game. And yeah, just putting 40 minutes together, staying together.
Yeah. Do you feel like, just how close do you feel like you guys could have turned that corner and stopped the run? I mean, was it something that could have been said or just different play? Like, what was your assessment of how things could have changed in that last 2 minutes?
To be honest, just game-winning plays. Like, team's gonna make their runs. We just missed a couple game-winning plays, and that's really what happened.
Speaking of potentially game-winning plays, not to pour salt on the wound here, but when you miss that play up there and you go over the bench, obviously you're feeling down, you're feeling hard on yourself. What were your teammates telling you to kind of wipe that away?
They were just picking me up, telling me I'm good, get ready for the next shot. Because we went direct, ball screen, just be ready for the 3, be ready to knock it down.
Does it kind of help you play those big moments, knowing that whether you make the shot or miss in the long run, your team's going to support you and they're going to expect your back?
Yeah, we're real close. I know the teammates have my back. They've been giving me confidence this whole year, even though when my confidence was wavering. So I know they got my back.
I mean, this might be a silver lining, but you guys have proven you guys can play with anyone in this league. You didn't get the win tonight, but knowing that these games, you guys have the potential to be, coming out victorious, against the best of the best in the back. How do you kind of use that moving forward?
I think just keep getting better. I feel like we're still getting better game by game. We got better tonight. Even though we lost, we got better. So I think just keep getting better. Keep finding out what works and what doesn't.